Hello fellow survivors, builders, and explorers. This is Sypha, and you are watching Hexxit. This is episode 2, and if you remember the last episode, we had some trouble with some baddies. That has been taken care of. They are, well, I blocked that up again. They are gone, and that bird is loud. Basically, I just knocked out the block down here and just kept smacking their feet until they were dead. I also went back in this cave. I didn't go very deep, but I did find a good bit of iron that I have cooking up in here. I also found some copper that I went ahead and smelted and made this chest right here. What I think that we're going to do is work on doing some stuff with that iron to start getting a foothold inside this fortress dungeon, whatever that is. Now, one of the mods in this mod pack is something called Tinker's Construct, or Tinker's Constructs, something like that. But it changes the way that you make tools. It allows you to customize them, make them out of more materials, and different components of the tools you can make out of different materials. For example, in vanilla Minecraft, all the tools and weapons and such use just sticks for a handle. In Tinker's Construct, you can actually use a steel handle, an obsidian handle, a stone handle, a cactus handle, I believe, all sorts of things. A lot of this is explained in these this book that you start with. And it shows you this is the first thing you need to make is the pattern, or a blank pattern. You actually need to make a few of those, and I'll show you that in a minute. And this goes through and explains, and as you start building things, you start getting other volumes. But I have gone through that. I have researched it a bit. What was that? I swear that was a creeper. But where'd the hole? Where'd the creeper hole? Wow. Okay. Well, anyway. So let's go ahead and get this started. And let's see. This, yeah, this will be enough room. We'll set everything over here. And actually, I think I'm going to knock all of this back a bit. Stick it all under there so it's not getting in my way. Now, to make these patterns, all you need is planks and sticks in that arrangement. And I don't remember how many we need. 15 will get us pretty close. And I am going to go ahead and make a door. There we go. Oh, that didn't make any noise when I put it down. That was weird. Now, the other things that we are going to need is one log of any kind. Well, we're going to need some more planks too. Okay. Anyway, we're going to need these patterns. Plus, we're going to need one log, one plank, a chest, and a crafting table. Oops. So we'll put our patterns right here. There's our stencil table, stencil chest, part builder, tool station, and we need these filters still. Alright, let's put these down in this order here. Okay, now the reason I put them in that order is because after you get your patterns made, If you put them in this chest, you'll be able to access the chest when you're inside the UI of the part builder over here. That's very handy. Alright, so what we do is I take our patterns, stick it right there, go next pattern, and there's a pickaxe head. Next pattern, shovel head, axe head, sword blade, wide guard, hand guard, crossbar. Those are 3 different sword guards for 3 different types of swords. Tool binding, pan pattern. We're not going to mess with that one right now. Knife blade, chisel head. Oh, and you know what? I think I need one more. Where are you at? Tool rod. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Now we can stick all of these guys in our pattern chest. That iron should be all cooked up. Excellent. That was weird. Alright, now that we have our patterns, the next thing we go over to is the part builder. So, we definitely want to get a good pickaxe. I saw some redstone down in the cave, and I definitely would like to grab that for upgrading a tool. So, what we want to do is take your pickaxe head pattern. The pattern always goes in the left slot here. I'm not really sure what these bottom 2 slots are for. I'm thinking that if you put the pattern here and you put a block, like for example a block of iron down there, maybe it'll give you 9. I don't know. But we'll go ahead and drop. No, we'll just do it one by one. All right, put the material you want right there. You can use stone. I think you could use like copper also, or you could actually use wood. Different materials give you different modifiers. Different abilities. Stone has a certain ability. Iron has a different ability. Now, I'm not sure if I actually gain anything out of using iron for everything, but that's kind of what I'm going to do because I'm pretty noobish at this. Now, the next thing we want to do is make the binding. This, I think, basically just connects the pickaxe head to the handle. And we'll make that out of steel. Now, here's the binding, and if you notice, it gave this little iron chunk. And what that is for, you can consider the iron chunk to be half of an ingot. So any other patterns that would give you a chunk that basically use half an ingot, you can use this chunk on. For example, the tool rod pattern, instead of sticking an entire ingot up there, we can just put the chunk, and there we go. Now, the next part is the tool station. So we click on the pickaxe and it shows you all 3 parts you need. Stick those in there and pickaxe reinforced 1. Now I have a feeling that using iron for the handle also was completely redundant and didn't actually do anything because it says reinforced 1. And I think you would have gotten that reinforced 1 even if just the pickaxe head was iron. So I probably could have used wood or even stone to save some of my iron, but that's not that big of a deal. Now I'm going to go down here and grab some redstone. Oh, good, lapis. We are going to use this. Lapis actually has a use in Hexxit. And a very good use also. Let me grab this redstone. Okay. There is one more thing that I want to get, and that is mossy stone. But it's nighttime. You know what? We'll risk it. As long as we stay away from that thing in that battle tower, we should be okay. Yeah, second thought. We're gonna go hide. Oh, you took a lot longer to shoot than I thought you were going to. Now, those guys are doing like almost no damage. I don't know what's going on with that. Skeletons are supposed to hit a lot harder than that. Okay, well, we're going to wait out the night, and I will see you in a few. Now, I am not going to try to take any of that mossy stone from the battle tower, that's for sure. But this structure over here, I think, has some on it. Or does it? No. That's that tiki head thing, which I have no idea what that's for. It has wool eyeballs. Oh, that thing, whatever that is. So does that. Good. I need to get at least... Oh, hi there. Figures. And yes, I know I didn't keep the spawners. I have absolutely no intention of making any mob harvesting contraptions on this. Not right now, anyway. And if you haven't noticed, spawners are not exactly a rare commodity. Let's get this pork cooking up while we're waiting. Now, with the mossy stone, what you want to do is make that configuration, and you get balls of moss. Now, let's go over here to our tool station, and this is the repair and modification slot. And what we can do is put our pickaxe right here, and we can modify our pickaxe, and different materials will give different modifiers. You can kind of think of this as enchanting, except you can do a lot more with it and add multiple things to it. For example, if we put redstone right there, you can add up to 50 redstone. And actually what we are going to do is make some of these jobbies here. That makes it go a lot quicker. We'll do the same thing with the lapis. Okay, anyway, put that on there. And look, it actually adds it visually to the tool. That added 9 of the lapis, I believe. Yeah. And because that will add another 9, 18. But that adds, or I'm sorry, redstone. Redstone adds haste to the tool. See haste right there. Now, if we add the lapis, it adds luck. Now you can add a lot more lapis, and we will eventually, maybe not to this tool, because I think I may have messed up doing an iron handle like that, but that's no big deal. Now, let's go ahead and make a decent sword. So I think let's go ahead and make the handle out of stone this time. So tool rod, stone rod, mining level, mining level iron. I wonder if that means that it can mine iron, or if it can mine, well, it doesn't matter because we're making a sword anyway. And there we get a shard just like we did with the iron. Oh wait, no, we don't need the binding. Now here we want to figure out what kind of sword we want to make. We can make the broadsword, which I believe is just the same as your regular vanilla Minecraft sword. The long sword, offensive weapon, often used for charging into battle at full speed. A rapier, a special weapon relies on quick strikes and to defeat foes. I'm thinking the long sword sounds pretty good. So we need... doesn't actually tell us, does it? Okay, we'll remember that. Alright, we need a sword blade, which we will definitely make that out of iron. And then we need this one right here, the hand guard, which, yeah, we'll make that out of stone. Why not? Go over to our part builder. Long sword, handle, guard, or blade, handle. Try that again. Blade, guard, handle, and longsword. Yeah, see, it still has the reinforced 1 on it, and also stone bound. I'm not sure if the stone bound is good for weapons. I believe that if that's on a tool, such as a pickaxe or a shovel, as the tool wears down, it increases in speed, which is not going to be a big deal for us anyway, because the thing that we're going to add to this guy and to our pickaxe is the ball of moss. And that adds auto repair. And apparently if you're out in the sun and holding the tool, it will repair quicker. There we go. So that thing has lost some durability. And apparently, if we just walk around holding this thing, it will repair itself, which is amazing. Alright, now, as far as I know, all the Tinker's Construct stuff is just used for tools and weapons. There is no armor yet, so we just need to go ahead and craft our armor the old-fashioned way. And definitely have enough for a cap and some left over. Let's get geared up. Awesome. With our new sword. Now, I want to try this out, because if you hold down the right button, there you go, it sort of sends you towards the enemy, and you get some kind of damage bonus if you do that, I think. Let's put this stuff... Where did I get you? Where'd you come from? I don't remember picking that up. Well, let's put this stuff away. Always like to keep wood on me. We'll keep the stone tools on us. Don't need the sunflower seeds. We'll put you away. That book was automatically generated when I made the first little tool station here, the stencil table. Well, let's see if we can figure out a point of attack for this place. I feel better if I had a bow going in here, but I think we'll wing it. And there doesn't seem to be a front door to this place, does there? Someone's knocking. Nope, I guess we're going to have to bust in. Wow! What is going on in there? Sounds like I'm not the only problem that those guys have. Was that TNT? Did something... Oh, man. We got some noisy neighbors. I wonder if a mob set off a trap or something. Okay, no healer this time. Well, just sort of jumped right over him, didn't I? Yeah, that does do a little more damage. And it knocks him back. That must be just the same as sprinting. Wow. Oh, look at that. There's the front door. Ooh, he's got a shield. Look at that. Did he drop? Nope, no shield. Man. Ooh, levers make me nervous. Give me your bow. Nope. Well, now we know how to get in there. We have our weapons, we have our armor. I think it is about time to tackle that thing, but I think I'm going to go ahead and save that for the next episode. Well, let me get into the safety of my hidey hole here, because it is night outside. Well, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this another mod that apparently when you switch, I don't know how that works, but you see I actually have a sword on my back. I think it's just completely visual. That is kind of cool, though. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.